all of the valves burnt off. Like, it smelled crazy because it probably hadn't actually been used for 30 or 40 years. And we just had so much fun with all the toys. So there's like a bunch of vintage synths and keys instruments. He's a hoarder and a collector of all these different things. And
were you recording all these sounds you were creating in New Haven? And did any of them come back with you and then get on?
Oh, they all came back.
They all came back.
The reason why I brought it up now is that the conversation ending has a lot of those like little elements in it. I'm not sure whether it's easy
these
to
things,
pull them out.
Just started bringing things in. There's like some pads going on here and drones and things. I think the French Connection. Oh yeah, Juno made an entrance there.
And we'll talk about the trip to New Haven as well.
Because this whole keyboard land is amazing. And then Rob Moose did the strings. And then we got guitars and mandolins. And then eventually got some drums as well. And bass. That's the instrument track.
Yeah, and is that on you on drums? Who's doing what?
No, that's Andrew Barr.
Oh, right, okay.
Who's one of Aaron's long-time collaborators
Right.
who now plays with us live because we're addicted to his drumming. I played the drums on the first half and he played the drums on the second half. And it goes on forever, as you can tell. Anyway.
Not long enough.
Not long enough, yeah. Aaron did argue for a longer version, but we had to cut it off.
There was a moment, I guess it must have just been a couple of days prior, no, a couple of days after that. Like we're saying, it was kind of coming towards the end of the process, the end of the album making process. And I think Aaron was like, I could do with a little bit of focus time here. And so he called up a friend who happened to be about 3 hours away from Long Pond, who had a bunch of really cool keyboards, and was like, Ben, why don't you just go over there? You just get in a car. And so I disappeared off to one of the coolest recording studios I've ever been in. This mad room, and I walked in, and there was Aaron's friend was soldering a synth in the corner of the room. So, oh, hello, you must be Ben. I was like, yeah. And we just had so much fun with all the toys. So there's like a bunch of vintage synths and keys instruments. He's a hoarder and a collector of all these different things. And I guess, Aaron, you've worked with him previously on other records.
Yeah, it's actually it's my friend Nick Lloyd, who has a studio called Firehouse in New Haven. It's a studio. He has 2 studios, and one of them is also a jazz venue and a bar. But he went to Yale with my brother and stayed in New Haven after. He's a brilliant musician, and he made the very first national records, the very first one, and then helped us with the Cherry Tree EP and with Sad Songs for Dirty Lovers. And he's just kind of like always been this secret weapon of a musician, but also like he collects all kinds of instruments and gear. So like he actually has multiple mint condition early Hammond organs, and he has all kinds, just pretty much anything you could dream of. He's probably has a version of it, and he has, what was the Optagon? There was this, I don't even know what it is. It's like the Beatles used something like it, but can you describe it, the Optagon, Ben?
Did you know Tape Notes is an independent channel? Everything we do is funded by your support. We want to continue to bring bigger guests and new original content. So here are 5 ways to help us do that. Patrons get access to our full archive of long-form videos. We're talking 2-hour conversations with the best artists and producers in the world. You also get entry into our amazing monthly giveaways, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes content and much more. YouTube members get access to ad-free episodes, exclusive content, and early access to everything before it goes public. Another great way to support us is by checking out our sponsor, Tape It, a recording app made for musicians by musicians. Download the app and get 20% off Tape It Pro using the code TAPENOTES. We have just released our first ever line of merch. Head to the store tab on our channel page or check the merch section below this video to browse all our new designs and products. And finally, the simplest one. Follow us across all our platforms. Keep watching, liking, commenting, and sharing what we do. Tape Notes wouldn't exist without you. So, thank you. And now, back to the episode.
It's a bit like a from the family of organs where you have the drum machine and the different buttons can kind of be a full one trick pony, but like he had never plugged it in before, so we plugged it in and all of the valves burnt off. Like it smelled crazy because it probably hadn't actually been used for 30 or 40 years, and then we just put a mic on it and it sounded sick. I think that actually ended up being used on Alley Cat, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
it's like the bridge in Alley Cat. It's the main sound. Let's go.
But the other thing was on some of the the higher synths that you can hear fizzing up at the end of conversation. We would then reamp those in the room and put through guitar pedals, which is like a trick that we've been playing with for a minute. But he had these great vintage pedals and like using tremolo at different speeds to like a swell, you know, where like you would feel the, you know, wah 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 wah, just to kind of like move into the next chord change. It you know, we're giggling to ourselves. I think I came back.
You had a great day that day.
The studio.
Yeah.
I arrived back and I was like, well, that was fun. I like felt like I'd like been let out. And
Yeah,
Your on day release. Yeah.
So we got that. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to... Were you recording all these sounds you were creating in New Haven? And did any of them come back with you and then get on
they all came back.
They all came back.
Some of the... at the end of the reason why I brought it up now is that the conversation ending has a lot of those like little elements in it. I'm not sure whether it's easy
these
to
things, yeah.
pull them out. Hear that tremolo.
And we add it to the guitars.